Well, what's up, guys? It's Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and I'm standing here next to a big pig trap sitting on the ground. I had a trap drop. That only means one thing, right? We caught pigs. Wrong. Last night, did have pigs in the trap. I came over and rebaited the trap yesterday. Everything was good. Pigs came in last night, and I watched them for 45 minutes. Let me just show you. Let me show you what happened.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I just baited the trap this evening. I wasn't sure if Josh could even get there. Oh, one of them bumped the trap, spooked them off. They'll be back. Sitting here in my recliner, just finished a big old bowl of deer chili. My wife doesn't like to eat deer, but she loves deer chili. And I just got a notification, got pigs in the trap. It's still nice and cold out there, so I'm not real sure what the game plan is, but we're going to see. Pig trap's been off for several days because solar panel had ice on it. And went and baited the trap today, and it looked like there'd been pigs there many times. I didn't video anything because I wasn't really sure if they'd even show up. I think I baited it at what time? Probably 3 o'clock, Houston?
Yeah.
Something like that. Pigs are in the trap right now. Are all just hanging out over here on the left side, and there's 2 or 3 back there that I know are not all the way in the trap. There's one big pig kind of hanging out in the middle. I just wish they could scooch over to the right and see. This bigger pig's keeping everybody pushed back. And if he'd just turn around and go eat on the big corn pile, they'd come in behind him. But you can kind of tell everybody's just got their heads in there because this one bully pig. The suspense is killing me. This big bully pig, if he'd just come up and eat on that big corn pile, we'd have a lot more in there. Scoot your booty up there. Oh, they bumped the trap. They'll be back, but they keep bumping it, and it just spooks them all out, and I was about 5 seconds from dropping it. I finally got that big pregnant sow in there. They get really skittish when they bump the trap and it moves. Okay, I've been watching these pigs for way too long, and every time I get about 5 or 6 lined up in there, that big boar hog, you can see he's got big old teeth, big old cutters. He keeps just pushing them out. Sometimes you got to catch the bully pig, and it might take another week to get some of those other sows to come back around. I don't want to catch a partial sounder. I want to catch them all, but I don't think he's going to let it happen. Let her in there. There's at least 4 in there right now. This big boar in the middle. And I want this one on the left to get in the trap. I've been watching these pigs for 45 minutes. Get in. I'm fixing to drop on these 4. Well, as soon as I say it, there comes another one in the back. But I don't think they're going to let another one in. This bully pig is making this a nightmare. Let another one come in. Ah! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He got away. All that time and he got away. I'm not even sure there's a pig in there. So, unfortunately, we didn't catch any pigs. Did not even manage to smash one on the drop. I've never, I will say, with 100% confidence, I've never missed a group of pigs like that with the big pig trap. We've been trapping with this thing since, I think, 2022. I love it. I've probably caught 150 to 180 pigs, something like that, in this trap. It works great. And I've been frustrated all night and all morning. And I think I know what happened. Obviously, that big boar was pushing those sows out of the way. I mean, clearly, there are bully pigs out there that keep other pigs pushed away. There were probably somewhere between 6 and 8 pigs here, and there was no way I was going to catch them all. There might have been 10. I'm not sure. 6, 7, I don't know, something like that. Anyways, I had 100% confidence when I hit the drop button that I was going to catch that big boar and a couple sows. And we missed every single one of them, and that has never happened to me. So let me show you what I think happened. So here's what I think our issue was. Here's our latch system. This latch holds this little chain in place. Well, if you can reset it. Well, may have more of an issue than I thought. My latch, there it goes. Okay, so that mechanism is what's wired into the Hog Eye camera. And when I hit the drop button, the trap drops. But this mechanism had been set here through that whole snow and ice storm. And my thoughts are, this thing was frozen up, had ice all down in it from snow and sleet and rain, freezing and thawing and freezing and thawing, was probably frozen up. So when I hit that drop button, this thing probably said, and it was just, you know, maybe a half a second, it made a noise and didn't instantly drop. And that gave those pigs just enough time to bolt, because there were multiple pigs in here that should have been caught. I think that's the issue. So I am going to reset this trap. I love this trap. I'm going to continue using it. I don't dislike it in any way, but it definitely cost us some pigs last night. There's no doubt about that. Okay, trap is reset, rebaited, and ready to go. And right now I have very little confidence we're going to have pigs in here anytime soon, because one thing I know about pigs is they're smart. And we just educated, well, 4 or 5 that were in the trap, 4 or whatever it was. That big boar, I don't know if we'll ever catch him in a trap again. If we do, it's going to be a while, unless he's just starving to death. But I do not like educating pigs to a trap. The goal is to catch them all at once. And while I do love this trap, and I'm going to continue using it and continue catching pigs in it, it doesn't mean it's the best for every situation. Just like you wouldn't hook up a Toyota Tacoma to a trailer and pull an excavator across the country. Nothing wrong with a Toyota Tacoma, but it doesn't fit all jobs. This thing is very easy to take down, transport, set up, move, put wherever you want, and does a great job. But there are other styles of traps out there, and I've been trapping with this thing for whatever it is now, 4 years, and I've been telling you guys I want to try something different. So right now, as we speak, hopefully I have a trap on the way, a big, much larger panel trap with drop gates. I'm going to set it up at Mill Creek. I've been baiting pigs in over there for way too long. I've been feeding them corn for close to a month now. I've got that big sounder at the pecan farm I want to catch. And those are big groups of pigs, like probably 20 plus. We caught 35 in here, but they were all little bitty babies. You saw what happens when you get one bully pig in this trap circle. And had we have caught that big boar, I'm not sure we would have kept him in there. The trap I have coming, I don't think I'll have to worry about. And I want to try something different. I want to change up the content. I want to keep things fresh. I can't keep coming out here making the exact same video for you guys. So I want to try something else. And then we may try some other trap styles. There's some there's all kinds of different ways to catch pigs. This is not the only way. There's all kinds of styles of traps. And right now, we have plenty of pigs to catch. So we'll see if we ever catch any in here again. I may end up having to move the trap somewhere else and come back here in a month or two and catching these pigs, because educated pigs are hard to catch. And these pigs right now are very educated because of some kind of failure. I'm not blaming anybody. It's my fault as much as anybody else. I should have come out here and dropped the trap, made sure all the ice was off of it, and reset it, but here we are.
The loadout chute, I think we're going to put on this end.
Yeah, it'll go this way somewhere, but plus I need to stay out of the way, probably.
There's 7 of them. I'm going to have spots. Where do you want to be able to walk in?
It don't matter.
No, it's all right. Oh yeah, you grab some.
Simple. One drop gate. We were going to do 2, but you decided on 1, right?
Yeah, I did. You can go up and down too. So like we could go up another 2 inches or whatever.
I think that's plenty. Pig get in that.
Oh yeah.
So this panel trap just pins together. We got one drop door. He put a walk-through man door, and actually even built a loadout chute. So when we back up here, we can load pigs straight up this loadout chute. It's a cellular controlled drop camera, just like our other trap. The whole trap drops. This one is just the gate, and I'll let him explain his reasoning behind some things in a minute. And he's on the phone right now, but it's a business. I mean, made in Oklahoma. A little small business called Caught Hog Cellular Trap System. They're on Facebook and a couple different places, but he did reach out to me a couple months ago and say, hey, I'd love to build you a trap. So just saying, I didn't buy the trap. This was all his idea. He said, I'd love to get you a trap down there, get your hands, let you test it out, and see what you think about a panel trap. So not exactly a channel sponsor, but I did not buy the trap. So we're going to test it out and see how it does. Panel trap built by Caught Hog. This guy right here builds these traps out of his shop here in, well, I was going to say southern Oklahoma. You're not in southern Oklahoma. You're central Oklahoma, but
right outside Shawnee. So all my traps they're 6 foot tall, 8 foot panels. I use horse paneling on every single one of my panels and gates and loadout chute, because if a pig hits this, and if the holes were any bigger, and they're going to break snouts, break noses. So also every one of my traps has jump rings. So believe it or not, a pig can clear a 6 foot panel. Now a pig that's big enough to clear a 6 foot panel is not going to fit through this gap. These are 5 foot paneling. The horse panels, they're 5 foot tall, so this is a 1 foot gap. They're not going to fit through there.
right.
The gate, so it was a lot of trial and error to figure out how I wanted to do it and what I wanted to do. all my gates have a horizontal brace. That's the first place the pigs are gonna hit. Every time they're gonna hit this gate and they're gonna hit it right there, guaranteed. So they all pin together. The bottom's a drop rod, so the bottom 2 pins is all one, and then the top's shorter.
I like that you put a walk-through gate on here, okay? Because crawling under those gates it's not the most comfortable thing for a guy that's over 6 foot tall and over 40 years old. That used to be no big deal to go under. Now I don't really want that to drop on my head personally.
Yeah, I agree, me neither. So these are spring-loaded. It's a spring-loaded latch. So, and then I put stoppers on the backside. So this gate will only open in because when the pigs hit this thing, regardless of how well it's built, I don't want it to bend, bow, break, nothing like that. So I put stoppers on the backside. That's just extra support. There's a carabiner that's going to go on here that clips right there too. Just a extra precautionary thing. 3 hinges, 3 stout hinges at that. The loadout chutes is something I just started doing not too long ago. I made Daniel's a little different than I do most people's. I do the wood floor, and with his I did rolled steel with some expanded metal on it. It's gonna last a lot longer. I think it looks good too. It looks cool. It's adjustable. You can move it up and down, so the pin goes right here. You can pull that out and move it down to the next one if you wanted to.
And that's only for folks that are able to transport pigs. So in Oklahoma, it's legal to transport and sell wild hogs. A lot of states, you can't do that. You can never even get them out of the trap alive.
Right. Most states, you got to just shoot them right there in the trap. That's one of the luxuries of living here, I guess.
Yeah. Yep.
So
if somebody is looking for a panel trap, oh yeah, you want to show how to raise that?
Yeah. So this is just super simple. It's got a pulley on it. Load your pigs up, or tie this rope off over here with your gate up.
It's always been amazing to me how easy it is to load pigs out of a trap.
Yeah, they do.
They want out. They don't like being in there. So a trailer, they just run right up in.
They do. A lot of people too, I've noticed, like in videos, you'll get to hooting and hollering and stuff, and just as easy as just walk around the backside and just stand there and they'll do their own
Go
thing
away
around
from
it.
you.
So,
Yep.
But yeah, there's not much to it. The camera, we haven't quite got it put up yet, but we're about to. And then you'll have a wire running from your camera to your relay, and a wire running from your relay to your latch on the gate. And
Simple.
that's all there is to it.
Yep. I'm excited to try a different style of trap, and this will hold a lot more pigs than my drop trap. Not that it's better or worse, because you build drop traps too.
I do.
But they all have their own purpose. So
and then the panel traps too, I build them all the same, or the panels and the gates. You can always add more. You can take some off if you're trapping in a smaller area. There's 2 different traps, 2 different styles, 2 different people, 2 different places, 2 different kinds of pigs, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
So,
well, I'm not going to catch 20 big pigs or 30 big pigs in a drop trap. This one will hold a bunch.
It will.
This one's going to be a little bit more cumbersome to take down and move, but not hard, just a little bit more work. But okay, so if somebody's looking for a panel trap, because that's why you're here, you're trying to build a business.
Well,
and you reached out to me because you wanted a little bit of exposure to the world.
Right.
I can get you exposure to the world. Can't promise you I'm going to sell traps, but depending on how this thing performs, you might be selling traps.
Yeah. Well, we've been selling a bunch, but I don't really market. Where my wife and I are fans of your page, and we watch you guys a lot, and I heard you mention it multiple times. Man, I'd like to get a panel trap. And one night I was like, you know what? I bet I could build him one.
Send an email and we'll see what happens.
So
here we are.
I've been building about 2. If I push myself, I've been some weeks building 3 a week. So it was a hobby that's turning into what I want it to, I guess you could say. So
that's awesome.
I love to fabricate, and I love to trap hogs. I love to catch hogs. That's what it's all about.
So how would somebody get a hold of you to look into buying a pig trap?
So we have a Facebook page called Hog on Facebook with the blue check mark. Don't get the wrong one. We've only been doing Facebook for a few months now, and we already had our account hacked once. So we had to start all over again, but it's back up. It's running. So Facebook, Caught Hog. We also have a YouTube page, My wife takes care of that. She just kind of started doing the YouTube thing. It's mostly been Facebook, but
they can reach out on Facebook and send you a message and catch you there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. He had on his old traps, I noticed he had his phone number on every one of them where it says cellular trap systems. And I said, hey, let's not put that on mine because you'll get 1,000 phone calls.
Right.
If I put you out there, you're gonna get. Listen, they're as nice as they can be, but you'll get about 30 kids wanting to know, hey, can I get a trap?
Well, maybe they want to learn how to weld.
they can get a job, huh? Good place to start. So, all right, we're gonna put this thing to work, and we've had pigs coming in here. You guys have seen that for I don't know, 3 weeks now probably. So they should be well conditioned to coming in here to a bait site. It'll probably take them a few nights to get comfortable going in the trap, but I bet you we have some pigs in here caught pretty soon. All right, new panel trap is almost ready to go. Still got to put the camera up on the pole and get it set up. I'm waiting on I got to get the camera activated and everything, but we are ready to catch some pigs. And you guys know me. I'm excited. I've been looking for a panel trap for a while. Is what it is. I like helping out small businesses and doing business with small companies, and I preach side hustles for years, and that's what this is. This is I'm not going to say a one-man operation, but this is an idea that a guy had to solve a problem, and there are lots of different panel traps out there. I'm not saying his are the best. I don't know. I haven't used it yet. But Jacob reached out to me on an email and said, hey, I heard you on a video. We're looking for a panel trap. I just so happen to build panel traps right here in Oklahoma. I said, well, okay. What are we waiting on? And now here sits a panel trap. And I can't wait to fill it with pigs. Well, good morning, y'all. It's taking, today's Wednesday. We set this trap up on Friday, and it has been slim pickings. The pigs have not cooperated. But guess what? I'd say that right there is a caught hog. What do you think? Well, Josh is here. We're gonna load these 3 up. Sure wish there would have been about 10 or 12, but we'll take them. I am not upset about this at all. One thing about it, Josh, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about putting one in your lap next to the trailer in this trap.
I appreciate that.
That solid black one looks pretty pregnant. They both probably are.
Big girls. Big girls. That's why they're all so in and out here, because these girls are not girls.
Hey, there's a fence there. They're definitely much more calm in this bigger trap than they are in my little drop trap for sure. There's no doubt about that. They are not going completely berserk in that little small 12-foot circle. Loaded and done. Well, there you go. 3 pigs removed. And I think I have some answers. But first, I don't know if you could tell, but we were really struggling with cellular service on that Reolink camera up there. When we first set it up, the service wasn't great, but you could move the camera and it was a little slow, a little glitchy. Last night, it was really struggling. But I talked to Jacob, and he's got another SIM card company that we may try out that gets a little better service around here in our area. I am so new to some of this stuff. Not all of it, but some of it. And we'll see if that helps with the camera function. But also, got a little piece of insight. Josh was very helpful. He traps several properties in this general area. And we think we know why that group of pigs that was here every day, when you guys watched me for like 3 weeks, there was 20-something pigs here every night. And they've definitely scattered. They scattered about a week before we put the trap here, which is really strange this time of year. When you're putting feed out, they should be there. If they started coming, they're going to keep coming. Well, Josh said there's some local guys that are running the pigs with dogs. It's a very popular thing. I don't have a problem. Anybody wants to get rid of a pig however they want. Let's get rid of all of them. But the problem with dog hunters is they scatter them. And this is a 160-acre property. And if my neighbor had 160 and another had 300, you could be 3 properties over and turn your dogs out. And if they get on a group of pigs, they're going to run them across 4 or 5 property owners. They're going to go for miles sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. And he said there's a local guy that's maybe a mile away that's been running dogs a bunch lately. So that's probably why they're scattered. So I'm not going to leave the trap. I went ahead and brought a trailer. I'm going to take this down and move it somewhere else and try to catch some different pigs and give the pigs here some time to regroup and then maybe bring the trap back. But that's all for another video for another day. I think we've had enough for this video. But anyways, I do want to say a huge thank you to Jacob from Caught Hog for building this trap, bringing it down to me, setting it up, showing me how everything works. Listen, guys, this is not his full-time gig right now, but if he keeps building traps like this at this quality, he's not going to have a full-time job. His side hustle is going to take over real fast, because this is a very good quality trap that serves a good purpose. And I like it. I like it a lot, even though I had to sit and watch for 2 hours to get 4 pigs. Well, 3 total caught, but 4 were here. Anyways, check them out. Caught Hog on Facebook. If you're in the market for a trap, this is a good one. So guys, remember, do something today to make somebody smile, because you never know. It just might change the world. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a great day. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.